Members from 4 wards in Tshwane are protesting outside the Gauteng legislature in Johannesburg. The protest is regarding the party's list of candidates for the local government elections. Let's cross now to our reporter, Govan Whittles, who is outside the legislature for us. Govan, thank you for making time. What's been happening here? What are these ANC members concerned about?
Well, it's the candidate selection of the ANC, Clement, and ANC currently being the only party in the country whose structures are protesting in different parts of the country because they're unhappy with the manner in which the candidates were selected and the approval given to those candidates either at a provincial level or at a national level. And the people you see behind me are members of ANC branches in Mabopane, in Garankuwa and in Wintersveld. They represent a sub-region and I have one of their leaders with me, Mr. Thabiso Patswane. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Patswane. What's your concern or dispute with the candidate selection process?
The candidate processes were flaunted with. The list that was sent to IEC prior to some of our members go to the IEC was flaunted. And then a majority of the people whom are into the list are the people whom are in the favor of the regional secretary of ANC in Tshwane.
So what did the Gauteng ANC in the province say when you told them of these alleged irregularities?
When we tell them that there are some real irregularities about the list and so on, they said all the branches that have or feel that the processes didn't go well, they must write the dispute. Majority of the branches have wrote the dispute, and today as we speak, some of them, their dispute were not in their favors because of the brown envelope that goes within the PLC members.
Those are serious allegations, so then why are you at the legislature?
We are in the legislature in the pretense that we thought that the member of the PLC are here so that they can give us the answers of why some of the branches who are here, their dispute were not answered, and some of them were reversed on the 11th hour. Like in our branch, we got the dispute that says we must go for the rerun on the 11th of September.
So what will you do if your candidates are not reinstated onto the list?
We love ANC very much, and we'll also be members. We will always be members of the ANC. And what is going to happen, we don't know. This thing have happened in 2016, and then we don't know what's going to happen in 2021.
Are you threatening to stay at home again?
We can stay at home. But also, remember, if we stay at home, we'll be giving the municipality back to the opposition. Then so the NEC and the PEC must do the right thing. They must make sure that nobody who's fraudulently set up into the list stand into that list. They must make sure that the right people are occupying those positions that they are rightfully voted for.
Thank you so much. That's Mr. Thabiso Patswane. He's the leader of this sub-region, or at least a few branches from the sub-region. And it looks like they're hoping to speak to the members of the provincial list committee of the ANC. And those people are also members of the Gauteng provincial legislature. That's why they're camped on the steps of the legislature here in the Johannesburg CBD this afternoon. But certainly does look like the ANC is heading for another tough elections, particularly in Tshwane. Clement.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like it's several areas where there are concerns around these lists. Govan Whittles, thank you so much for giving us that update live to us from outside the Gauteng legislature. Let's